Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to a fresh video on the channel in VR, and today we are going to watch a movie together. Yes, it's going to be fantastic. I hope you are ready. If not, then be sure to grab some popcorn and a soda. Of course, that's the best combination. But anyway, what are we going to watch exactly? Well, that's a good one. We are going to dive into the story of The Great Sea, a cinematic narrative set in the aftermath of an apocalyptic event. Featuring a thrilling storyline, stunning environments, and a powerful soundtrack, the viewer is transported to a desolate landscape in which the remnants of humanity are ruled by an all-powerful supercomputer, also known as the Great Sea. Each year, the nearby village is forced to send a young person on a pilgrimage to appease the mysterious machine, a journey from which no one ever returns. And that sounds like a very mysterious adventure to me. I can't wait, it's going to be fantastic. So yeah, I hope you are all ready now. Did you rub the fridge? I hope you did. If not, then you still have a few minutes. Or wait a second, you can just pause the video. We're on YouTube, so don't worry, just take your time, whatever. I totally forgot that I'm like in this virtual YouTube box and that you can just always pause me whenever you want. Okay, anyways, let's jump into the metaverse now and have some fun. Of course, let's go.
The herd has grown too large. If we don't cull them, the deer will overrun the forest. Besides, I'm hungry. Stay calm. Close one eye. Remember to hold your breath before you shoot. Now! Fetch your arrow, Walter.
This is the first time I understood what man once was. Our insatiable thirst for war. The inevitability of our downfall. Until the rise of the Great Sea, who called down the smash to wash away all the evils of the old world.
You failed to report.
There'll be no report from Watching Town this year. No more pointless sacrifices. You tell your master that.
The Great Sea demands compliance. There are consequences for disobeying.
Go, Walter. Warn the village. Run!
Uh-oh.
The Great Sea teaches us. Be humble. Live simply. Deny our dark impulses, lest we return to chaos.
Ah! Oh, that scared me.
watching town failed to report. You will make sure that never happens again. Compliance is survival. Disobedience is death.
And so, each year one of us is chosen to report, to show we obey. With them, we send offerings, wicked instruments from the past, evidence we are turning away from the path of our forefathers. Though none return from the journey to the Great Sea, their brave sacrifice ensures the survival of us all.
Tim, wake up.
I'm up.
We're late.
No, we're building anticipation.
What are you doing?
I'm catching us some breakfast.
Please, not today.
I bet this was a lot easier before the smash. They probably had all kinds of machines that...
Shh. You know you shouldn't talk like that.
We're alone, Claire. It's fine. You sound like your grandfather.
I know. It's just... it's not worth the risk. Besides, nothing could make you a good fisherman.
Oh, so this is what I've got to look forward to, huh?
You have no idea. Hey!
Ooh, they are watching.
And Claire, do you promise to honor and obey, to live in good grace, keep our covenant, and be ever vigilant for corruption of the mind and soul? Do you pledge yourself?
No.
The Great Sea has chosen. We must prepare immediately. It's a great honor to report. Come with me, Tim. Deliver this accursed instrument to the Great Sea as an offering. Show we are cleansing ourselves of the old world. To reach the Great Sea, follow the light of the path. Never stray from it, for that shows disobedience. You'll be asked many questions. Answer them truthfully, for the Great Sea knows the heart of men. We are counting on you, Tim. Do your duty. Complete the report.
Tim? Tim?
Claire? Let's run away, Claire.
Run?
If we stick to the coast, we can fish. We'll hide in the forest or find another village. I don't know. All that matters is we'll be together. Huh?
No. We can't. I'm so sorry.
There is no escape. He's the chosen one after all, so... And there are spies everywhere. They will know. What he's up to. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, was the Great Sea. I hope you enjoyed watching this adventurous cinematic narrative. If you did, then be sure to slam that like button as always and let me know in the comments below what I should play next. That would be nice. So yeah, anyway, the Great Sea, what a beautiful, beautiful animation, right? The story was great, the characters were interesting to watch and listen to, the voice acting was on point, the music gave you the right vibes, the camera angles were carefully picked and gave you a good view of what was happening in front of you, and last but not least, the art style combined with the world you were in was a pleasure for the eyeballs. It's unbelievable that it's only $5 on Steam. Totally worth it in my opinion. I love watching this kind of stuff with a bucket of virtual popcorn, and honestly, the Great Sea was a top-notch one. I do have a few things that I want to address though. First of all, I think they should have informed the viewer, me in this case, on how they expected me to watch this animation, because there was clearly a disconnection between the way I was watching it and how they shot it. Let me explain. In some cases, the camera movement and the cuts between different camera angles were happening right at the moment I wanted to look around, and that confused me a bit. There were a few moments in the Great Sea where it worked just perfectly fine, like the scene where they were scavenging in the restaurant gave me enough time and space to look around me. But in most scenes, that's not the case at all. It's clear to me now that the Great Sea is a front-facing experience and that is also the way you should watch it. It's not an animation that really wants you to look around and explore your surroundings. You can if you want to, but it will most of the time punish you with an awkward cut to another scene. It simply doesn't watch that smooth, so after a while you just start to face forward and you focus on the action in the center instead, and that's way better of course. The problem here is that you need to learn along the way. You need to learn how to watch this movie, and that shouldn't be the viewer its problem. In my opinion, the Great Sea could be an amazing 180 animation, and that's why I would like to encourage the developers to maybe look into rendering out this movie in 180 and bring it to YouTube, so more people can tune in with, for example, cardboards, but it will also be easier to watch, because with 180, everything that happens in front of you becomes more powerful, because that's where the focus lies. So yeah, that's just a tip from the Nathie himself. I think that would be super cool. Another thing I noticed is that there was a ketchup bottle right in my face. That was with the restaurant scene, but that's something that can be solved quickly. It could also be just me not hitting the reset button at the right moment, who knows. Last but not least, I thought that the switching between the scenes of the imprisoned spider lady and the big villain of the story was a little bit awkward and confusing to watch and compute. I think they should have slightly changed the order there. So overall, it's a solid animation. I will make sure there is a link in the description below. If you got any haptic gadgets laying around, I would definitely recommend using them watching this movie. It makes it quite intense, I can tell you that. But anyway, let's wrap this video up. I think I said enough. I think I gave enough feedback to the developers. As you may know, I came from film school, so I'm totally obsessed with video. So there were a lot of things I wanted to talk about in this video. But yeah, again, thanks for watching everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. And now it's time for me to sign off. And as I always say, and I see ya guys next time. See you in the metaverse. Bye bye. See ya later. Ah! Oh! Oh, that scared me.